Hello, my dear student. Welcome to Department of Zoology, Sri Mulika Devi Mahavidyalaya, Nigoz. In yesterday's video lecture, we was studied some important characteristic of cocoon. For example, color, shape, size of cocoon, then filament length, then percentage of silk, then overall defective cocoons. These characteristic is studied in previous video lecture. Now today I will start next point of this chapter named as classification of cocoon. So let us start to study the classification of cocoons. In that first point, that is general introduction. When cocoon are sold at the market, the price is assured on the basis of cocoon quality. After the harvesting of cocoon, next stage is to sold or marketed your cocoon in market. But you know the price of cocoon is mainly depend on quality, color, and some important characteristic of cocoon. So it is very necessary you are always try to give the quality and best quality of cocoon inside the market. And this quality is mainly judged or grading on the basis of some important characteristic. For example, cell percentage, filament length, reliability, and percentage of defective cocoon. During the harvesting of cocoon, we are gotted some defective, some unhealthy cocoon. Such type of the cocoon is not get the good value, good price in market. So in this point, we are studying how to classify the cocoon on the basis of this characteristic, because if you are not classified the cocoon at this time, you are not get the good price also. So it is very important. If the percentage of defective cocoon is very high, that time the final statement is very important. The price will be also affected. Means the cocoon price will be also affected, because defective cocoon is not get good price in market. So it is your duty to sort out all the cocoon before the marketing your before the sold your cocoon at the market. So let us start how to sort or how to sort your cocoon on the basis of quality characteristic. In that first one, that is very important, defective cocoon. The cocoon which cannot be reeled or difficult to reel are called as defective cocoon. You know, by chance, by accidentally, or by naturally, some defective cocoons are produced by your worms. But such defective cocoons is not get good value or good price. So it is very necessary to sort out, to remove the such defective cocoon from your healthy or good cocoons. And such good cocoon are well characteristic cocoon is sold in your market. Ultimately, you are get the good price, or you can increase your income. This defective cocoon is not totally destroyed. Such defective cocoon are get the low price. So you can sold in separately. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? These are not totally wastage material, but as per requirement of textile industry, it is your duty to provide the good quality of cocoon. समझ में आ रहा? This is defective cocoon. They are also produced by natural or some defective or some defective measures or by accidentally. In that, sorting of cocoon on the following basis or following characteristic. That is first one, double cocoon. A double cocoon is a spoon by the two worms, producing a filament which does not unwind smoothly or easily. By accidentally, I was given the information regarding defective cocoons. Double cocoon, it is one of the best example of defective cocoons. You know, cocoon is some gelatinous substance or sticky silk filaments. So by chance, by accidentally, two worms are coming together or very close together during the molting. That time, such cocoon are attached there on the outer surface. That time they can produce as a double cocoon. This double cocoon, it is very difficult to rewind or to just unwinding their thread. So it's very difficult to rewind or unwind the silken thread. So such type of the double cocoon is not producing large quantity. Very few amount of the double cocoon produced in one batch, but you can sort out in separately. That's it. That is called as classification of cocoon. I hope you are understand what is the double cocoon. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? This cannot be reeled along with normal cocoon. You know, it is a natural. Sorry, it is post harvesting technique. During the reeling of or unwinding of cocoon, one proper machine is required for the reeling or unwinding cocoon. So at this time, it is very difficult to rewind or reeled such a defective cocoon. So by separately, by using human power, you can reel it will be also useful, but to separate out or sort out such a defective or double cocoon by using extra human power, you can unwind the double cocoon, but it is not in your normal cocoon. Double cocoon are used for manufacturing of manufacturing of non-uniform stringy yarn called as dupine. Dupine. These are the also one of the best quality of silk sari, dupine sari, or you can also purchase that will be called as some hard or thickness, that is uh, in Hindi or in Marathi it will be called as uh, I think it will be called as dupine. Dopamine. It will be called as khurpudi, or some hardness. Hardness is present in your silk. That will be called a dupine silk. This is very famous in Chennai. I hope you are understand. In Marathi, I will not remind the proper word. खुरपुडी म्हणूया किंवा थोडीशी खरबुडी असते ती. I hope you are understand what is the hardness, not proper, not uniform. समझ में आ रहा? Double cocoon may be caused by crowding during the molting. I was give the information in few minutes ago. That is during the molting, two silkworm is coming together, and these two healthy worms are spinning their cocoon, but by chance they are adhere or they will be attached and they form the double cocoon. Sometimes by accidentally, some climatic condition is also cause the double cocoon. That is, for example, high temperature, high humidity, mutation, and mutation in silk species or silk moth species. These are the some natural factors are also favorable to produce the double cocoon. I hope you are understand what is the meaning of double cocoon and what is the use of double cocoon and what is the actual meaning of double cocoon. Are you understand? If you have any question, you can ask me. Next point. Inside stain cocoon, or it will be also called as dead cocoon. Dead cocoon are also known as melted cocoon. In this case, the pupa is dead and sticks inside the cell of cocoon by causing the stain. By chance, I was due the information regarding pest and diseases of silkworm. By chance, if your silkworm is affected by some pest or disease during the spinning of cocoon, that time they will be continue their process and spin the cocoon. After the spinning, immediately the cocoon pupa or your silk pupa will be die inside the cocoon. So such type of the cocoon is called as inside stain cocoon, because you know the body of silkworm or pupa is organic matter. They have the some proper color. After the death of the pupa, they can release some body fluid. So such body fluid are stain or to give the color inside the cocoon cell. समझ में आ रहा? So such type of the cocoon are sort out or to kept in separate container. समझ में आ रहा? Next one, melted cocoon are called as mute cocoon. Mute cocoon means mute, आवाज बंद होने, to stop the voice during the shaking. If you want to shake, you can just take the cocoon in your hand and just close to your ear and to shake out. That time they make the they produce the some sound, but in here they can are there or they totally sorry, your people will be die, so they can not produce the sound, so it will be called as mute cocoon. These cocoon are difficult to process and will be result in the silk production due to dull color or the color brightness is dull, because your cocoon pupa or silkworm pupa silkworm pupa is dead inside the cocoon. समझ में आ रहा आपको? I hope you are able to understand what is the inside stain cocoon. This will be happen because of the death of the pupa inside cocoon. समझ में आ रहा? And it will be also called a mute cocoon because they do not make any type of sound when they shaking the cocoon near your ear. समझ में आ रहा? Next one, next features of your cocoon, that is outside stain cocoon. Inside stain cocoon, it is happened because of death of cocoon. Now next one, that is these are recognized by a rusty colored spot on the cocoon cell caused by the absorption of the intestinal fluid or urine of the mature worms formed during the molting. समझ में आ रहा? What is the process that can be caused outside stain cocoon? If your matured worm, they are crawling on the total spinned cocoon, that time intestinal fluid, I was give the information regarding this one. After the date of the pupa, they can also release some body fluid, and this body fluid have the some color, and this color is there attached on inside the cell of the cocoon. Now here your matured mature larva will be crawl on the your cocoon. That time your cocoon absorb the intestinal fluid or urine of matured worms during the molting. This urine or fluid have the color, and this color is absorbed by the your silk cocoon, because you know it is totally dry in nature, complete formation of cocoon. So your silk will be able to absorb this, and this color is absorbed or attached on outside of the cocoon. So it is called as outside stained cocoon. Stain means colored. The reliability unwinding is very poor because the hardness reliability is very poor in this case, because the hardness of cocoon is lost because of this fluid material, urine and fluid intestinal fluid material. So they can very poorly reeled by the in after the post process of cocoon. समझ में आ रहा? This is the general information regarding outside stain cocoon. Inside stain cocoon, I was give the total information regarding this. If you have any question regarding this point, you can ask me. आपको समझ में आ रहा क्या? Next one, printed cocoon. This defect may be happen due to improper molting. During the molting, the farmers is not properly mold the your cocoon, your worms. That time, such type of the problem is happen in your cocoon, because they can scaffold. They are also called as scaffold press cocoon, or they form some unnecessary stain on the your outside of the cocoon. So such type of the cocoon is also produced in your rearing house. Next one, that is malformed cocoons. These are the abnormal shaped cocoon. Malformed, malformed cocoon. That is abnormal shaped cocoon. You know, in yesterday's lecture, I was give the information regarding shape of cocoon. The textile industry always require proper shape of cocoon. Now here, your pupa or your worms will be produce abnormal shaped cocoon, which may be arise from the species variation. क्यों होता है ये? Because some species variation. This information is already discussed with you. If some variation in species during the rearing, that time abnormal shape will be produced. This defect may be due to racial characteristic and breeding with mulberry leaves stained with the agrochemicals. If during the rearing of your cocoon, some agrochemicals, then mulberry leaves breeding, some abnormal condition is happen, that time your pupa will be produce unshaped cocoon or abnormal shaped cocoon, which is called as malformed cocoon. I hope you are understand what is the actual meaning of this word. Then next one, fleshy cocoons. Flimsy cocoons, the cell is loosely spoon in layer and has low cell cocoon. Means katni. Spin katni. Or it will be also called as to unwind your cocoon. But this cocoon, it is very thin, very thin. So our overall weight of cocoon is very low. So such type of the cocoon is produce very small silk content and produce the large number of wastage from this type of cocoon. I hope you are understand. Next one, that is thin end cocoon. One or both end of the cocoon are very thin and risk bursting the when produced. If your pupa is produce very thin ended cocoon, this type of the cocoon are also sort out, are also uh, kept in separate container, because such type of the cocoon are also not get the good price in market. So it is your duty to sort out as per their characteristic. In this type of the problem is happen because of the species variation of silkworm, then immature or not provide the proper temperature and humidity during the rearing and molting. So your cocoon is produced thin ended in the both the side by the your silkworm larva, and such type of the cocoon is also not get good price in market. So you can sort out as per this quality characteristic. Then next one, that is very important. After the spinning of cocoon, that is final stage, that is pupation period is complete or over. This happen when the moth has been emerged, or they want to fly outside the cocoon. So such type of the hole or uh, whole are produced by the your adult emerge adult to just for the emerging outside the cocoon, they can eat by the uh, their mandibles and outside emerge out the outside the your cocoon. Such type of the whole like structure, this is whole like structure present, your cocoon. This will be happen only the emerging the adult in outside from the cocoon. Sometime some parasite, some beetles are also attack on your cocoon, and they make the hole in outer surface of the cocoon and goes inside for the shelter purpose, रहने के लिए जाते हैं. So such type of the hold cocoon or picored cocoons are not get the good price in market, because the textile industry facing the problem, that is cutting off the continuous thread. If you can just imagine, this will be reeling, during the reeling or unwinding the silk thread, it is break, suddenly break the silk thread, because this hole or bore is present. So such type of the cocoon is not reeled or unwind by using the machinery, because they not produce continuous thread, continuous long thread. So such type of the cocoon are also sort out to kept in separate container, and to only to sold only good quality of cocoon in your market and get the good price also. And finally, if you can sold good quality in the sense of their color, in the sense of their shape, in the sense of their weight, you are finally get the good price in market, and finally your income is also increased from the sericulture activity. I hope you are understand all the basic characteristic features used in classification of cocoon. If you have any question, any difficulty regarding today's point, you can ask me in comment box. Thank you very much to all of you.